Okay, we are live, and ultimately they have done it. Oval Invincibles have done it. Their first win of the season, and they have defeated Birmingham Phoenix and by a quite margin. I will say that's a very convincing win. 22 runs, a win by, when you win a game by 22 runs in a 100 tournament, that's a pretty convincing win. And obviously, who else and who was the best performer? Alice Capsey. Me, Trishadi have been talking about even in today's pre-show also. I think you guys also mentioned when and how long we will not see Alice Capsey performing. And today she delivered. What a knock it has been. But we have to talk about all the performance because I think Meg Lanning looks superb today. I think this is the Meg Lanning that we know for over the years. And today there was nothing rustiness. So if you can see Tushadi, today Meg Lanning scored 36 of 19. So she didn't took that initial phase of 6 7 balls that okay she needs those balls to get settled and she ultimately batted with a strike rate of 190. I think that's what a brilliant start, and that is what missing in the initial games that they were losing.
Absolutely. Also, I think today the way they batted, it was clear that Meg Lanning was. They have spoken and they have
Hmm.
probably realized that it would be correct if Meg Lanning goes after the bowling, and that's exactly what happened. Also, I think Megan Shoot's wayward bowling helped a little because she was all over. She was bowling wide, she was bowling no balls. She was a little here and there, and
Respect for former
Meg
captain.
Lanning put. Sorry.
Respect for former captain.
Of course, same reason. Georgia Wall also bowled quite a few bad balls, but yeah. What I like to see, this is what Georgia Wall is not a permanent bowler. So when Georgia Wall comes on to bowl, you have to make her pay. And that is exactly what they did. 5 balls, 20 runs, and you have done a fantastic job because, see, for example, for regular bowlers, someone like Baker,
Hmm.
sorry, you have gone for 24 of 20. But the whole thing did not that 20 balls did not matter because Georgia Wall's 5 balls have gone for 20. So you have
Exactly.
actually made up for any good bowler that is going to come at you. So I think it was superb. It was superb to see the intent from the ball go from not only Lanning but Alice Capsey, the two people that we have been speaking about. But today, overall, it seemed like the strike rate issue has been spoken in the dressing room. Everybody seemed to have a sense of urgency about their batting.
Yes, absolutely. And obviously, we have to talk about Alice Capsey Trishadi. Finally, she has arrived in the 100.
I think finally, as our thumbnail says, that Alice Capsey finally in an innings has proved the potential that she has. She had the potential. Nobody has the doubt. She has played superbly, played to her potential. But now I think will be the bigger leap where she has to consistently perform up to potential. It cannot be a one-off thing. It cannot be just this match. It has to be to go on. It has to be sustained for her to actually play to her potential. But
Yes.
today's knock was supreme. I mean, she looked absolutely brilliant, brilliant touch. Everything she played almost went out of the middle of the bat. And that reflects. And see, then what it does is when a Marizanne cap comes out, or better still, when a Schofield comes out towards the end, they don't need to think. They just have to go bang, bang, wherever the ball is going, how many runs it's going for. It just does not matter. You can keep hitting the ball. So I think everybody Capsey's innings could be the turning point for over Invincibles in the whole tournament. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And as you mentioned, Tushadi, I think Schofield was superb. The way she scored in the end, I think those runs proved a vital because ultimately you ended up winning by
Absolutely.
22 runs. And if I am not wrong, Schofield scored around 25.
25.
And
Yeah,
yes,
25.
25 runs and that too of 16 balls. So I think very, very important runs. And I think Schofield had showed that potentiality that be it at in the middle order, be it as a finisher or be it at the top, she can deliver. I think that's a very good point going forward for over Indians.
Absolutely. And not only Oval Invincibles, I think Charlotte Edwards in the T20 11
Yes,
will be looking out for someone like a Schofield. Um, because I do think that she can play a very interesting part, and it's very interesting. If you follow the 100 regularly, you are actually getting players like Perrin, you are getting players like
Mm.
Schofield for the T20 team. With the T20 World Cup happening in these venues itself in England, so
Yes.
I think confidence booster, putting their hands up and saying, "Oh, you know what? We are up for grabs for the T20 World Cup."
Yes, absolutely. Okay, there's three comments. First comment, obviously for Trishadi, Prince of World, saying, Trishadi, are you happy now? Alice Caps is scored.
I am generally a happy soul, Prince of World. I find happiness somehow, I'll find happiness in the aloo bhurji that mom will cook or something of that sort. Foodie to the core. But yeah, I am happy. Oval Invincibles has won. I am happy that Capsy has scored, and not only that, Prince of World today, it felt like she is more assured in the wicket. She knows that this is my role, which is what I've been, you can literally say I've been screaming about that. Oval Invincibles has stars. You have, people who can win you matches single-handedly on their own, but you have to get them, you have to get that role clarity, which is what I think is working for India right now. Indian women's team is at their topmost because they have that role clarity in place right now. In the next
Absolutely.
series, I don't know. Can't promise that.
Okay, Prince of World again saying touchwood, but what a player make. You have commented wrong, not what a player, what a legend make, you have to say.
Meg Lanning. Oh my God, Meg Lanning. Absolute legend. But
Yeah,
you know what? It's so awesome to see when she took that last catch of Jones, Amy Jones, I
yeah,
think. She was so happy and relieved. Oval Invincibles was clearly looking for this win, and with Amy Jones gone, it seemed more, more like possible. So yeah.
yes, absolutely. Another comment from him only. One second. Yes, I think it is about yes, Madison Cap. What an economical spell from her. I think she did well again, and that is what you were saying in
What
the
are you
pre-match.
talking
That
about? There
yeah,
is anything new in Marizani Cap bowling and economical spell? I mean, even the commentators, I don't know how many of you keep the commentary on, but I am someone who actually never keeps the commentary on. Today, something happened and the commentary was on, and actually the commentators were like five more. I think last 25 balls were left. No, before that, last time 50 odd balls were left, 60 odd balls were left. And the commentators were like, no, no, Birmingham Phoenix has to target the other bowlers because five of these 50 odd balls will be bowled by Maris and a cap, and they will literally get nothing out of that.
yes, absolutely. Okay. Or it is done from today's match. There is a comment regarding World Cup. We'll come to that. Okay, शिवराज काले saying पेरी ने bowling करते समय 1 फीट लेंथ आगे रखती तो उसको विकेट मिल सकता था. Good observation, Trishadi.
Yeah, I think she bowled two shots. That's what he's saying, right? So yeah, absolutely, I do agree with him that he bowled. Sorry, Perry bowled too short. I felt. Um, But somehow I feel Perry is not in that confidence zone. Yes, she batted well. I wouldn't say her strike rate was, in the end it was good. She hit a few boundaries, but overall I did think that she still looked itchy, there. She wasn't 100% there.
Yes, absolutely. But Tushar, did you expect it after scoring 174, after seeing the target, did you expected Birmingham Phoenix to chase it down, or you thought, okay, the game is done? Because 175 is a huge target in a 100 game.
You have 20 balls of Marizani cap. Anything more than
That is,
150 is not chaseable. Anything more than 150 is not chaseable.
yes, absolutely. And for Phoenix, I
Basically,
think
look,
Tushar,
what
yes.
Marizani caps 20 balls means you are going to get somewhere between 20, and if she has a bad day, then 25. Somewhere between 20 to
Point.
25 out of those 20 balls, right? So out of the rest of the 80 balls, you can only score 2 runs per over maximum if you are having the bestest day. So that means 160. So the
160.
moment the target is above 160, there is no way you are getting to it. You, whoever you are in the opponent, even if you are a Gray Saris, because Marizani Cap is not someone you can get get just keep hitting, or Marizani Cap is not someone whom you can get a lot from. So,
Yes,
um,
absolutely. Okay, but
so here's
but
here's just to sorry here's just to prove my point. So London Spirit scored 176, right? In
yes,
the
yes,
first game against Oval Invincibles. Let's see how
yes,
much Marizane Cap gave. 20 balls, 8 dot balls, 23 runs, 2 wickets.
yes.
So
That is a
exactly what I
bad day.
said. So that is a bad day. That is her day. I mean, 20 to 25 is what you expect from her,
Yes,
not more than that.
absolutely. Absolutely. But Phoenix, for Phoenix, Trishati, did you understand that all the batters got starts? If you see, 20s, 30s, but they couldn't capitalize that start. Somehow Oval Indians managed to get those break in a regular interval. So ultimately unable to convert those starts, proved costly for them.
Yes, I mean, look, one of the batters had to go on and score something big. Because you have lost by 22 runs and each one of them have got 22, 25, 29. So you can understand 10, 15 more runs, 20 more runs from any one batter, and they would have could have possibly gone on to, get the target. Yeah, you are on mute and you're talking. I have no idea why.
Sorry. but but ultimately it's a fast win for Oval Invincible. So they have opened their account for this season. So that's a good news for them. But for I think for Birmingham finish,
Manchester.
it is okay. It is the second loss. It is the second loss in third game. Okay.
Yeah, I think we have to mention how Aliza Lister batted. I think she came out with the
Yes.
intent. She actually batted
Yes.
well. I mean, 33 not out of 18 is one thing. The other thing was she was finding the gaps very well. I was very impressed with the way she was hitting the gaps against Amanda Jed Wellington in one of the overs. She hit her for 2 boundaries, if I'm not wrong, back to back. And I think she was quite brilliant. Of course, she had nobody along with her when you're chasing that sort of a target, which is where yesterday's Sarah Glenn's innings was
Mm.
extremely important with Grace Harris, because you need someone to get in one or two of those boundaries and you're
Exactly.
done. But unfortunately, that did not happen. I think Callis. I was mentioning Callis also. You remember um,
Mm. Sure.
in the pre-show, she got 2 boundaries of the 2 balls she played, but it was way too late. So I
Absolutely.
think
Absolutely. But I think the Lister came out of syllabus. I think no one expected her to be that much of
true,
a better.
true.
That came
I'm
out
not
of
sure
syllabus.
that Lister expected herself to be that brilliant.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes. But as
But
you
also,
mentioned,
I think
Amanda
some
did.
extremely poor, I think some extremely poor fielding from Oval Invincibles towards the end also helped. There were some regulation fielding misses. One at the boundary looked so poor. I don't remember who it was, but I do think it was Franklin. It's wrong of me probably to point out, but the truth is, I thought it was Franklin who just held the ball and then I don't know what happened. She just left it. It went to the boundary. Then another one in the I think long on region. She overran the ball. It went to the boundary, and I was like, "Are you trying to lose? Like, what is happening? Just quietly win the game." But yeah, thankfully in the end the target was a bit too much. And as I said, so I was just checking. Marizane capped 3 matches. 23 for 2 in the first match, 22 for 2 in the second match, 22 for 1 in the third match.
That is consistency. That is consistency.
And I like the way Winfield Hill has used her as well. She has not used her towards the end. She has been like,
With the
you know
new.
what, I'll use my frontline bowler in new ball, middle, so that the opponent is so far behind in the game. Hasn't happened till now, but obviously, this game it happened that the opponent has gone so far in the game that from then on, the last 50 balls, she's bowled, well, like she has bowled her 20 balls before the 50 balls are left. But you are so behind in that. Think of this. Out of the first 50 balls, 20 balls of Marizare Cap has given you only 22 runs. And
Yes,
the other 30 balls is where you had to score. When you're
yes.
chasing something like 174, you are already so behind the target by then. How many can you score of those 30 balls? You can
Mm,
probably get a maximum of 60. Even if you get a maximum of 60, out of those 50 balls, you're on 80. And when you're chasing 170 above, today they were chasing 175. If you're on 60 and 20, 80. If you're on 80 or 50 balls, you're way behind.
exactly, exactly. And the net run rate is, a huge task there for anything. But before going to comments, I think we have to talk about what Amanda Jade Wellington did. MS Dhoni. She did a MS Dhoni today, and no look run out. Oh my God! I also didn't expect that, and she was so casual with that. I think I do that
I think she has
regularly. There is
practiced.
nothing for. Yes, yes.
To
I
be
also
honest,
thought
I
that.
think she has practiced.
Yes, because she was so normal. Okay, I do this normally. This is nothing big deal for
Yes,
me.
yes, absolutely. And for a second, I did think that it was by fluke, but her body language clearly said that it wasn't by fluke. She was like everyday thing, bread and butter.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's take the comment. Okay, Prince of World asks that World Cup question. Trishadi, which stadium will host the first and final World Cup match? Is it true news about the venues getting shifted?
Yeah, hearing it's something between Hyderabad or Tiruvananthapuram, which is Trivandrum as well. Um,
Most likely.
mo- it's a little tilted towards Tiruvananthapuram as of now, but we'll have to see where this goes. It would be
Yes,
interesting.
absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Hopefully, in some days we'll get
My only thing is, I don't know. They should probably check in Tiruvananthapuram um, about the rain. How much
Maybe,
chances of
exactly.
shower is there,
Mhm.
and then take a call because I won't mind the Rajiv Gandhi International Stadium, but you know the
Yes.
name might not suit them.
Yes.
No, jokes apart, I
So,
do think my only problem with Tiruvananthapuram is I'm not 100% sure that you're going to get all the matches. It's going to rain.
absolutely, and that can have a big impact on big teams on a
Yeah, if,
particular.
if an important India match is washed out and India is thrown out of the, thrown out of the group stage because of that, then then that's a shame. That's an absolute shame. In your home World Cup, not even because you played badly, because some rain happened. That's why, and that wasn't your original venue. I mean, uh, for all the people crying about World Cup trophy, it's a chance missed, and for no apparent reason, and for no fault of one particular person or something of that sort, because of some administration issues. Also, it's sad, if it's taken away from Bangalore, I do think that women's cricket has the most support in Bangalore. And this has been done by RCB women's team, which is directly correlated, of course, to the RCB men's team as well. But uh, the women's cricket following in Bangalore was huge, especially with someone like Smriti Mandana there. They would definitely come to watch her play. So it's honestly a shame.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what Nikita Kankanam Kankanampati said that Bangalore is not confirmed venues for World Cup. Yes, it is most likely that Bangalore will not get those games, as Tushari mentioned. That either Hyderabad or Trivandrum will get those matches. So let's see. Okay, Prince of World again saying Nat Shiva Brand is not bowling now because of World Cup. Will it be a problem of her bowling length and strength?
Naxi, no. There are warm-up games, no? She'll bowl in the warm-up game.
Yes,
And
yes,
don't
absolutely.
forget that someone like Natsivar Brand, not only is Natsivar Brand, players who play in WPL have played in India. For them, Indian conditions will not be, completely alien. So I don't think it would be a huge bother. The important part is not her line and length. The important part is if she's not completely recovered, but she
Hmm.
wants to push herself because it's the World Cup, then her line and length will definitely be affected. So there are a lot of other factors in play here.
Absolutely. And I think players like Natshiba Brand are enough experience to get adjusted to the conditions in India because they have played a lot of cricket already in India. So I
Okay.
think that will not be a problem. Yes. Hmm. अच्छा. ओके शिवराज काले सेइंग वुमेन्स बिग बैश के स्क्वाड वीडियो बनाएंगे क्या? स्क्वाड वीडियो नहीं, एक लाइव कर सकते हैं जिधर हम पूरा स्क्वाड को लेके एज अ बिल्डअप कर सकते हैं वुमेन्स बिग बैश.
वुमेन्स बिग बैश है कब? वर्ल्ड कप के बाद नहीं है?
वर्ल्ड कप के बाद है, वर्ल्ड कप के बाद है पक्का.
हाँ तो वर्ल्ड कप के बाद करेंगे ना सर, डोंट वरी।
करेंगे, कोई कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
ये करेंगे, वो
ओके.
हर स्क्वाड का अलग वीडियो नहीं करेंगे।
ओके. शिवराज काले और डब्ल्यूपीएल के स्क्वाड वीडियो बनाएंगे तो उसमें टॉप 10 स्कोरर जरूर बताना. ओके ठीक है, डब्ल्यूपीएल का.
टॉप
हाँ,
10 स्कोर है? अच्छा ओके।
ठीक है, ठीक है, हम लोग पूरा कोशिश
हाँ
करेंगे,
बता
आप जो
देंगे,
भी
बट
बोलो.
डब्ल्यूपीएल अभी बहुत दूर है। एंड डब्ल्यूपीएल का आई थिंक इस साल मेगा ऑक्शन होगा ना, सो
यस.
यू हैव टू वेट एंड वेट फॉर दैट मेगा ऑक्शन।
Absolutely. Okay, Prince of World saying, is there any chance to host for Brabon or Wankhede Stadium instead of Chinnaswamy? Actually, I thought of these two names. Actually, initially, I thought, okay, if there is no match in Bengaluru, then maybe the match should be shifted to Brabon Stadium or not Wankhede, at least to Brabon. But today we got this news that maybe Hyderabad or Tiruvananthapuram. These are the most likely destinations. So let's see what happens. I think we will get the official confirmation in coming days. Okay, I got a comment. Yes, দেবার্গ চ্যাটার্জি saying একটু টপিক থেকে সরে এসে ব্রেভিস নিয়ে এক লাইন হয়ে যাক. দেওয়াল ব্রেভিস.
বেবিস নিয়ে কি আর বলবো? বেবি এবি তাকে এমনি এমনি থোড়ি বলা হয়।
একদম একদম
তাকে
ফাটে
বেবি
গিয়েছে
এবি বলা
ফেসবুক
হয়েছে,
বলে.
সে তার ডাক নামটা সিরিয়াসলি নিয়ে নিয়েছে। দিয়ে তারপরে যা করার করেছে, আপনারা দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন যা করার করছেও। And I think the
একদম,
future, future prospect for South Africa, of course. Madness, absolute madness.
absolutely. And এই ইয়ং টিমটা বেশ ভালো, মানে if you see Tristan
Hmm.
Stubbs there, if you see Ryan Brickentell, now there's Duan Pretorius, there's Dewal Brevis, they are looking good. Even this pacer left arm Mapaka, he is also good.
Huh.
Mafaka. Yes, it's very difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
Mafaka.
they have tongue twister names. Mafaka. Huh.
Yes, but good
You
show
don't know
today.
how much
41.
Kagiso Rabada, oh my God, as a commentary producer, that was a pain. Somebody had at once said Ragiso Kabara, and I'm like, no, it's Kagiso Rabada. And he had
Yes.
taken a wicket, and somebody is like, Ragiso Kabara. Oh,
Yes, but I think for CSK, I think for CSK fans, it's a very good news the way he has been batting.
oh, absolutely. And
Yes.
he had played, no, you remember the innings he played in Eden Gardens? Were
Yes.
you there? No, Rohan, Rahul, and I was there in the match. Yeah, uh, CSK was well and truly out of that match, and then Bravis came and he went
I
bang, bang,
think
bang, bang. Oh,
some 24, 25 ball 50 he scored. Yes.
yes, yes. He and Ayush Matre only was in CSK, right?
Yes. Yes. Ayushman. Yes.
Yeah, they are the ones who actually, got got CSK through that match. I think CSK won that match. I think I don't remember.
It's again KKR only. KKR, the way they played, everyone won against them. No, no worries. You don't
Yes.
have to check. Yes. Okay. Shivaraj Kale is saying, currently your favorite women cricket player. Who?
What?
Currently your favorite women cricket player. It's very difficult to name
Currently,
one.
from the current or currently?
Currently.
No, I think it's easy. Marizani Cap.
Yes. And then it's Madison a cap. I can say
In
Laura Ulvar.
India, if it's India, then it would be a toss-up
Same. Me and
between.
Trisha the same.
Uh, huh?
Me and Trishadi will be same. I am guessing the name from India.
Yeah, from India, it would be either a toss-up between Jemmy or Jemmy and Richa, maybe. Yeah,
Yes, yes. I am
inclined
thinking
towards
about
Jemmy
Jimmy.
more.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, I know.
inclined towards Jemmy more.
Yes. From India, if you're asking, I think it is Jamie. And then
Yeah.
obviously, Melissa Cap is their legend. Obviously, Laura Ulbert. Again, both
Oh,
both
Laura
are.
Woodward, fantastic. Even
Yes.
NSB, very good players. But if
Yes.
I have to
Yes.
choose one among among each one, one completely, then that would be Marizanne Cap, of course.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And for Laura Ulbert, I will never forget the awestruck moment that we both had when interviewing her
Oh,
for 5 seconds.
yeah, for 5 seconds, she's like, hi. And we're like, hi. She must have been thinking, will they ask questions or like just.
Yes. अच्छा okay देखिए uh, okay, Devargo Chatterjee always confirming everything that yes, I have started. Yes, yes, ke on it. I told you, KK didn't win. And ওকে দেবার্গ চ্যাটার্জি তোমাদের সাথে দেখা হলো তো রাসেলকে 6 মেরে এমএসডি ফিনিশ করলো তো আই থিঙ্ক তোমাদের সাথে দেখা হয়েছিল দেবার্গ চ্যাটার্জির
Oh,
ওকে আই
sorry.
আই
I
সরি
have a bad memory. I'm so sorry, Devargo.
ইয়েস বাট ওকে আই থিঙ্ক নেক্সট আইপিএল এ আবার দেখা হবে তারপর আমরা অবশ্যই চেষ্টা করব মনে রাখার ওকে 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 আই থিঙ্ক উই ক্যান wrap up the show. I think all the comments have been
Yes.
taken. And as we discussed that obviously fast win for the Oval Invincibles, and now they will hope that they can carry forward this momentum because the way they played, it seemed that they have cracked the code that how they should play. But it's now about the momentum, how far they can carry forward this move. So let's see how they do. But for Birmingham Phoenix, obviously they will look for a quick turnaround in the next game. So let's see. From for tomorrow again, both we will be back for tomorrow for the pre and post show. Till then, thank you and take care.
Tomorrow is a double header, by the way, huh?
Tomorrow double header on weekday. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Then I will do like the earlier double header days.
We will generally, yeah, we'll do it before the first match, end of both matches.
Exactly, exactly. We'll do that only. Okay. Thank you and good night. Let's meet tomorrow.